Hello everybody, and welcome back to WorldBox. And... alright. Let's see, how will this war between the elves, orcs, go? Interesting. So different events can happen over time. The elves... wait, what happened? They already launched their first successful attack. Right over there on that island. And this king was slain. The elves are moving in to destroy Teneraz. Not sure how that's gonna go though. They're managing to hold the orcs at bay for the moment. I'm not sure how long that'll last, but they are managing somehow. With their archers, they're managing to keep the distance needed to wipe them out. Looks like the elves have superior bows. Now their foot soldiers are moving in. And the elves swam over and captured the island again. Nicely done. I feel like the orcs are getting ready for an all-out attack though. I see 61 people on that ship. And more is happening over here still. Looks like the elves might have a little bit of trouble holding their ground. By the looks of it. And Teneraz has nearly fallen. The elves will make quick work of what's left. Yeah, they're doing that fairly easily. Just a few people left. And I bet they're hiding inside some of those houses too. Yep, just a few. There's only one left now. And there he goes. He's right there, swimming for his life. A little orc. And now we got some orcs coming in, 117 in fact. Any others getting ready? Not that I can see. The elves might have a superior army. I'm not too sure, but we got a lot of landing happening here. The orcs have launched their attack. And I'm not sure who's winning right now. It might be the orcs or the elves. I'm not too sure. There's too much chaos going on right now. And one of the elves ended my favorite. I want to see the elves prevail. Have them come out on top against an unimaginable threat. Unite to survive. Looks like we got some more that have just landed too. Another group. Hopefully the elves will be able to hold their own and survive. Can only hope. They aren't doing terribly, but I doubt they're going to be able to survive this one. Regardless. There is quite an army there, and they don't seem to want to do anything with it. Looks like the elves over here launched a little bit of an offensive into orc territory. Interesting. Very interesting. 18 returning. So, let's do a little bit of a comparison. Orcs have 318, and the elves combined, it is going to be really close, in fact. Very close. They both have very similar. The orcs have a lot more population, but the elves have a very good army, and a very big one at that. That orc with the sword is getting barraged right now. And they managed to take him out. Now they gotta deal with the rest of these orcs coming in. Oh, and we just got a volley there. From a bunch of elves off in the distance somewhere. And they took them all out. Every single one of them. The orcs are still ravaging what's left of that village. There isn't much left, though, to be honest. Wow, okay. Well, let's see. How are technologies affecting this? They do have silver now, which is definitely a big boost. Having silver weaponry against the orcs who have basically no unique weaponry. They have copper, that's the strongest that they have. So it'll be interesting, that's for sure. Most of them still have bronze, but there's a few that do have silver weapons. And it is great to see that. Look at that silver helmet. And a new village was founded here. Look at that. That's incredible. I want it. This is going to be very close. The orcs, I doubt will be able to come out defeated from this, but still, it'll be interesting to see. Looks like they were attacked there or something. Oh, and that village was destroyed by the orcs just as quickly as it was made. And the orcs are still barraging this one over here. Looks like they're trying to leave, though. And I'm not sure if they will, though. Quite frankly. What happened over here? We got a bunch of elves thrown out to sea. It looks like the elves are trying to hold the orcs back. The elves are playing the waiting game. They want to just outlast this battle. Or the war, at least. A new village was founded over here. In the ruins of the old orc village. Looks like some orcs are returning home now, while others are preparing for another assault on the elves. We do have a fleet of 123 elves on the way to the orc mainland by the looks of it. Let's see. How will this go? They're going for a swim over to the Elven Island. And we do have 102 orcs. And now the elves have landed. I'm not sure how, but all the elves are basically on fire already. There must be some weapon that set that to happen. But that'll make quick work of the elves, unfortunately. Not many will survive because of that. It was probably a staff, I imagine. Some sort of staff. And there goes that village. The elves are trying to deal with the remaining orcs, but a bunch more have just landed. An invading force, in fact. The elves are going to need to really throw everything they have if they hope to try and defend now. And even more have just landed. That's got to be at least 200 orcs. And they're on the move. Elven armies are going to need to prepare for this. Because I'm not sure if they're going to be able to survive it. The armies are coming in. The Elven lands are about to be under siege. This is going to be the battle that'll decide the fate of the war. And the orcs are moving in to destroy Yainaleahan, which they will do fairly easily, given that it's still a new village. There's not even many people there. Yep, easily done. And now the elf army is moving in to try and deal with the orc one, the first orc one that is. A lot of them do have good weaponry, quite good weaponry in fact, with all their bows, at least. And now both elf armies are here. The orcs seem to be retreating for the moment though, because they know they can't contest with the full might of the elf army. Yeah, even some of them are trying to come in and they're getting wiped out fairly easily by the elves. I didn't expect the elves would be able to contest so easily with so many orcs. This is amazing to see. Them united against a common threat. There's a lot of orcs on that island, though. Interesting. They could wipe out a lot of the orc army on that island if they wanted to. The elves need to stick together and stay united if they want to survive. On this island, we got 83 troops. They really repopulated quickly. The orcs are launching a major attack over here near Dad. And the elves are trying to defend themselves right now. They've got multiple archer spots set up. Not sure how that'll defend against all these civilians, but it'll be interesting to see. And we got a necromancer that's shown up over here, and a lot of people were just cursed. Which might, yeah, a bunch of them were just cursed, unless that was health that he was giving himself. The orcs dealt with that one fairly quickly. And now the elves are moving in to deal with some more of these orcs over here. And that elf captain has a flame sword. Look at him go. Oh wait, he was killed. Okay. Did not expect that. And now that orcish captain is dealing with a bunch of elves, but can only deal with so many. They are doing quite well. They cannot hit him. There, they got him that time. Huh. They are really just wiping out the captains now. They can also target them now. They are within range of that island, and they are going for them by the looks of it. They're targeting all these ones that are getting really close now, probably for the best. And now Narne was founded. Very good idea to do so. Let's see. How are armies doing compared to each other? I think the elves are definitely having a better KD ratio than the orcs are. If they can destroy that ship, that'll be another 9 down, as well as a warship. And now we got a fire mage that's shown up as well to this war. This is turning out to be quite the all-out conflict here. Everybody's showing up. But let's see where he's at. He's on that center island, and he's actually dealing with some orcs that have shown up. Everything is against the orcs, yet they seem to be the strongest. Oh, he just healed himself now. Now he'll need to set them ablaze again. And he did that very easily. I'm sure he'll have no problem dealing with them. Not at all. Especially when they all start dying from the fire. Which some are already. He's swimming back there, swimming away. And the elves have successfully defended their homeland. Let's see. What are cultures doing? Ooh, they're researching a new metal. This is going to be interesting. The elves already have better metals already. Now they're going for something else. Another better metal. And they're going for Army Training 1. No, Army Training 2. They're going for the spear. Wait, do they have... Oh, they have all 5 of their rare knowledges. Interesting. Huh, okay. And they're going for heroes. Well, let's see how kingdoms are comparing. Yeah, it's... The orcs are really keeping it a one-sided battle. That's for sure. They've reduced the elf population to under 1.5k, and now they're attacking one of the main elf islands with nobody there to defend themselves. Well, they're wiping out some orcs, and now we got 96 elves that have landed. How will this battle go? That did a little bit of damage. What did that do? That definitely launched some people. All these orcs are going to be an endless tide for these elves. There's not any easy way to deal with the majority of them. The king has decent weaponry, but I don't know if he'll be able to handle against a lot of this. The orcs have just been having a constant stream of reinforcements for them to use. Oh, that was interesting. The elves are actually putting up a decent defense right now. It's very scattered, but they are trying. And they're partially succeeding. They might outlast them. It's very possible, however unlikely. And this is going to be a very close battle. Very. They did defend themselves, look at that. Now, will they succeed in the war, though? Oh, an orc managed to get on there, somehow. He's energized and immortal. It's not the best combination, but it's the only combination. The elves look like they've defended themselves in Dad because the orcs are all loading on ships. Probably to try and attack from another angle. Look at that. Peace was made. The elves successfully defended themselves against a threat much, much larger than their own. And they did it very valiantly. That was one of the best wars that I have seen take place in a long time. Best and global, of course. So as always, I hope you guys enjoyed. That was very awesome for me to watch, and I hope it was a pleasure for you to enjoy. As always, I'll see you in the next video.